Okay, let's do it. If you could sack any quarterback from the past, who would your sack? Who would be your dream sack? Why I keep missing that? All right, guys, we're back. We might have some questions for you guys. Some fan questions. This is our first time doing fan questions, so send them in. I would love to answer all you guys' questions. But here's the first one. What is your daily routine? Well, my daily routine changes. I wake up at 6:15. I'm getting body work. We do all type of muscle release techniques and muscle activation techniques. Just getting all the little muscles going from head to toe usually takes about an hour and 45 minutes. Drive to the facility. I'm already ready to go, so I can just go straight to the weight room and we can work out, or we watch film with like the team and stuff. So I go do that. We do that for a couple of hours, and we eat lunch, and we watch more film. Then we go to practice. After practice is done, then the day is done. Then I come home and I have like 4 hours, 5 hours to do like normal stuff, like kick it with my son, do this YouTube stuff for you guys. Feel any like a charity obligation or media obligation or business obligation, I do that in the last hours of the day. And I try to be asleep at like 10:30, and I do it all over again on Thursday. That's really the season. It's Groundhog Day. I do that every single day over and over and over and over and over. And that's my routine. I gotta mix in eating and doing all type of stuff in between there too. But other than that, that's my daily routine. 20-0. To be honest, man, I'm just taking it one game at a time, man. I believe that we can beat anybody on any given Sunday. This is the National Football League, though. We gotta worry about being the best team that we can possibly beat each and every weekend. The opponent, it doesn't matter who we play against. We gotta worry about us. We gotta worry about us doing the right things. And if we can do that, I feel pretty good about our chances against anybody on any given Sunday. What kind of golf clubs are you rocking now? BNF. I'm rocking the PXGs, the Gen 4, the driver. I got a Gen 4 irons, and I got the bat attack putter. It's got to extend. It's like a broomstick. I really like the longer putters because I feel like you could just focus on like your upper body. I'm new to playing golf, but I like the way Bryson DeChambeau, because he's kind of like a football player, like he's big as well when he plays. That's how he had his putter or whatever, and I'm just watching him. And I got the same grips that Bryson DeChambeau got and all that stuff on those Gen 4 PXG drivers. I also like Kyle Brookshire too. That's one of my favorite golfers. I love the way that they can hit just bombs after bomb after bomb after bomb. And like Kyle Brookshire has the hair, and when he twerks his body, he just launches it. What's my favorite club in the bag? From Jay Beeman. My favorite club in the bag, honestly, it changes. If I can hit the driver like crazy, it'll be the driver. Everybody loves hitting bombs. You hit like a 340, 350 yard drive in front of all your boys. Everybody loves the driver. Other than that, I really like my 58 wedge. It's just been so consistent for me. I think it's just the club that I probably have the most time with, being in the bunker, pitching. My favorite club in the bag would have to be my 58 wedge. Ironically, the Sugar Daddy. When does Valor start training under Peyton? You're right. I think about Valor being a quarterback all the time, but I really wanted to pick up a golf club first, right? I wanted to pick up a golf club, and I feel like the football game just come. But I think probably about 6 months when he can control his neck and move and crawl and stand up under his own power. Because right now he really don't know what's going on. But he just want milk and he just wants to be changed and he just wants to be held. I think that's about it. But as soon as he can, we're working with Peyton, we're working with Johnny Manziel. I've already, talked to Johnny about making Val this gunslinger quarterback, because that's what the league is shifting to. If you can throw the ball, you always gonna have a spot in the National Football League. But the guys that can move around, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, the fast quarterbacks, that's what the league is going to. Deshaun Watson. I want him to be that type of quarterback. But hey, if he's just a stand-there gunslinging quarterback, I like that too, because Phillip Rivers got it done, and Phillip Rivers is one of my favorite quarterbacks too, along with Peyton and Tom Brady. He'll probably start training 6 months. Thanks for the question, Mason. Have you noticed any lasting effects after having COVID last year, Jace? I think at the very beginning, right after I had COVID, the 3 to 4 weeks after COVID was so tough, bro. It was so tough to recover. My wing capacity was so low. I would just stretch and warm up and I would be tired. And that lasted for 3 weeks. And then I just pushed through it. Right when I got to San Francisco, we started like running on the beach and running stairs, and like it was going like that. And we just started training harder and harder and harder and harder. I really didn't notice any effects from COVID. Honestly, I feel like that was my best shape that I had ever been in, and it was right after COVID. Thanks for the question, Jace. How has the first of being a dad been, Justin? Yeah, these first 3 weeks, man, are crazy. Like, he like smiled at you like, real fast, and he's like really figuring out his facial expressions. That's cool. Really everything about like, being a dad is like cool. Like taking him to the doctor, talking to the doctor about what percentile he is, what foods to feed him, what milk to put him on. Like, really just trying to figure it out. Like, I was working on a bottle warmer in his nursery. It's just like really like figuring out these little puzzles and these little quests and these little adventures are like so cool. It's so cool to go pick up my son, take him to the doctor, change his diaper, all of that stuff, change his clothes. Like everything is really enjoyable. And I really love everything about being a dad. Hey, Vaughn, I've been recovering from an ACL tear for about 3 months now. In your opinion, what's the most important advice for someone who's coming back from an injury like that, especially if they want to get back on the field and be at 200% when they get back? And that's from Emil. Yeah, bro, you just gotta attack it every single day. And I know that sounds cliche, but that's really what it is. And I've had 3, really significant injuries in my career. And it's the same mindset with each injury. You're gonna be off for a certain amount of time. It's gonna take a certain amount of time to get back. It's gonna take a lot of hard work to get back and be even better. And yeah, it's just, you just gotta have that mindset of attacking it every single day, no matter what it is, no matter what it feels like. Trust your doctors. There's something that I, really believe in. As I got older, I just trust the doctors. I trust the people that I had working on my injury and, helping me get back. I trust, the things that they had me doing, and you just chip away at it. And that's really what it is. You just want to take it night by night. And that's what you do when you climb these mountains or you have any journey. You just take it a little bit at a time, you rest, take a little bit at a time, and you rest. And eventually you get there. Just keep working, keep chipping at it, and really going through all of these things. That's what will make you be at 200% when you get back. If you had to start your own football team from scratch using a current pool of NFL players, who would be your first choice besides yourself? Man, that's tough. You had to start with the quarterback, and then you got to start picking people that affect the quarterback position. So, first of all, I would start Kyler Murray. I like Kyler Murray. You just got to build the right team. I got to build, the right team around him, and I get to build this team around him. I'll give him playmakers on both sides, just like D-Hop. Give him a solid defense. I would get like Aaron Donald, put him in there, and those type of. I'm gonna draft Patrick Surtain. I'm drafting Patrick Surtain. That's gonna be my first round pick. And Patrick Surtain is the rookie that's gonna come, with the veteran corner probably be Jalen Ramsey. I had Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Surtain on both sides. I had Justin Simmons in the back. Justin Simmons works. He works so well with KJ. So I put those 2 guys in the back, and we are like rolling. We rolling. Which chicken is your favorite? And that's from Dawson. I like all my chickens. I like all of them. They're all my favorites. They're all my babies. I like them all. From all the numbers, all the different chickens that I had. I had a rooster called Peyton, and Demarius, and all these names. They weren't actually. They had these names, but they had like these numbers, and I would number them after like my teammates. So in turn, it would be like Peyton and Marcus and Demarius. All my chickens are my favorite. They're all my babies. Which player do you enjoy watching the most on the Avalanche, and why? I really love this Avalanche team, but I really like Nathan McKinnon. He's just so smooth and fast. And, I met him once after the game, and he was super cool then. And I'm a fan of Nate, and I want to see the Avalanche do well. Then that's from Cordero. Have you considered opening a chain restaurant or chicken entree line? Yeah, I have. Like having like a chicken farm. But then it's just like backwards, right? Because now I got a chicken farm, now I'm doing a restaurant. Usually, like restaurants try to find chicken farms to provide like the chicken. I already have like a chicken farm. But I have thought about like a restaurant. I think it's just easier for me to just do the chicken farm, because the restaurant just has so many different parts, and to make it really, to have like my name on it, it's just gonna take a lot more. And all my energy is really with the chicken and the farm. Of all the attendees at your SAC camp, does anyone stand out that you're particularly proud of after seeing their improvement? brand new. Like everybody that come to, the Von Miller Pass Rush Summit, they're already dope. Like it's not like a place where like they come to like become like this different like pass rush. It's not like that. It's really more mental and really more figuring out and really more exposure to different moves and different techniques. It's really about like seeing other pass rushers like do the thing. And if you can pick up anything from that, then you pick it up. If you can't, It's just exposure to every sack artist in one spot. I got all type of people going off. My guy Max Crosby's going off. Josh Uche, Malik Reed, that's my dog. Yeah, man. When you sacked a lot of quarterbacks, I imagine some of them say something to you while you're on top of him or walking away. What's the most memorable thing that a quarterback has said to you after you sacked them? Honestly, bro, like I can't really like put my finger on that because I'm just so excited to like really go be with my teammates. Like I'm really so excited to just like go dance. Now I think about it, I really haven't heard anybody say anything like after a sack. I just like you just zone out. After you get the sack, you look around, see if it's a penalty. No penalty, you start dancing. And it's really, you're not really paying attention to like the quarterback. Vaughn, will you consider staying in Colorado when you retire? Oh yeah, I like Colorado a lot, man. I really do. I think I can have like multiple places though that I live. I want my son to like go to Valor. So I have to like live here in Colorado and Denver. Because his name is Valor and he goes to Valor, like that'd be crazy. Something I'm like, thinking about, but you never know where life takes you. But yeah, I had considered staying here in Colorado. I love Colorado. It's become me. I love everything about Colorado, and yeah, I would love to stay here all the time. And that was from Born to Lose already. How does the taunting rule impact your planning of sack dances? And that's from Insured Clown Posse. I really don't taunt, bro. Like if you celebrating with your teammates and nothing is directed towards the opponent, then it's not like taunting. Taunting is like when you get in like somebody's face and like, I never do that. I'm always celebrating with my teammates and going crazy. So I don't see myself ever getting like, any type of taunting penalty. Vaughn, if there's anything you can ask from the fans, what would it be? Yeah, just keep going, man. We appreciate y'all. Broncos country is the best fan base in all of sports, man. And y'all show it every single Sunday, win or lose. Right along with the Aggies, y'all are the same like as the Aggies, true die-hard fans. I would ask you guys just keep it rocking, just keep the stadium rocking for us. We're gonna need it. We're coming to the stadium this week. We're 2-0, playing the Jets. It's kind of like blackjack. We on the winning streak. We at our home spot. We doubling it down. We're going as hard as we possibly can go. We're not taking our foot off the gas, and we're gonna see what happens, man. And I just want to ask you guys to keep it rocking, keep celebrating, keep being a great fan base that you are. That's from Artie Dale. Vaughn, what are your first and last tattoos, and how much do they mean to you? My first tattoo is across my arm, and it says King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And it means a lot to me because it was my first tattoo, and I went and got it when my mom was there. My mom went with me. It wasn't something that I had to like hide from like my mom or anything like that. I went and got my first tattoo with my mom, and as a matter of fact, she got her first tattoo too. So we both got tattooed together at the same time, so that was really cool. And my last tattoo, I had But God on one foot, and I had Valor on my right foot. So I have my son, and I have this saying on my left foot. It says But God, and his face is turned upside down. It's facing me. So whenever I look down at my foot, I can read it. And it just means like no matter what, you can't ever like leave God out the equation. So that's what it means, ... but God. So I also have on my other ankle, it says it takes what it takes. And that's the same from Trevor Mowad. Trevor was one of my friends, some of the guys that helped really change my mindset. He was so motivational. He was such a great energy to be around. He passed away on Wednesday of last week, and I just want to say R.I.P. Trevor Mowad. It just made me think about that. All these things are so close to me, from Trev to like my religion to my son. They have all helped me develop into the one that I am today. So I appreciate all y'all. And I got all of them on my feet, and that was my last tattoo. What game are you looking forward to the most this season? I am looking forward to the AFC West games, all of them. The Chargers, the Chiefs, the Raiders. All these guys have amazing stadiums. I'm looking to go into all of their stadiums. I'm looking forward to going to LA and playing in the SoFi Stadium. I'm looking forward to going to Vegas and playing the Raiders in their amazing stadium. I'm looking forward to going to the Chiefs Stadium, which has been traditionally loud and traditionally a tough place to play. And I'm excited about playing in Broncos country as well in our stadium. We have a lot of history and we play really good. We play really, really well at our stadium. So all of these AFC West games I'm looking forward to playing, from Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert to Derek Carr, to all the great players they have that make up their teams. These are the games that you got to win to go to the playoffs. These are games that you got to win to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm looking forward to seeing what type of team that we have versus all of these teams. Because all of these teams have gotten better as well. We've gotten better, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. That concludes the questions vlog that we did. I was really excited about this vlog because I want to talk to you guys. I want to answer some of the questions that y'all want to ask me. And this was a whole vlog dedicated to that, to the fans that support me, that really help make me the type of woman that I am today. I appreciate you guys. To all the kids that look up to your boy, I appreciate y'all, man, and I hope I helped y'all with some of the questions that y'all asked today. This is one of the funnest segments that I did. Y'all keep the questions coming. We can do it again if y'all want to keep it going. We can do it every week. You let us know in the comment section below, and we'll keep it pushing, man. Don't forget to sub. We out.